And here at Wrigley Field, the A's beat the Cubs 2-1. Now to our highlight package as the Cubs batting in the first inning against Mark Redmond had a great chance to score as they had Michael Barrett at third with 2 out and Sammy Sosa back in the lineup today. Here's the 3-2 pitch by Redmond to Sammy. Change up, swung on and missed. Sammy way out in front and strikes out as the Cubs leave Barrett at third and fail to score. And after one in Chicago, A's nothing, Cubs nothing. The A's then would take the lead in the third inning with 2 out and nobody on. Mark Kotsay at the plate.
The 1-0 is hit to right field and hit deep. Sosa back a couple of steps, looking up, gone, way out, over the fence, and onto Sheffield Avenue by Mark Kotsay. Home run number 4 on the season for Kotsay, and the Athletics jump out to a 1-0 lead.
Wow. That's my first ever to see go to the street, and Mark Kotsay, forget about waiting to 3-2 and maybe get punched out on a called third strike. He just unloaded, almost like he's looking for the fastball end. He got it and didn't miss it.
The A's would make it 2-0 in the fifth inning. Damian Miller led off with a single, and then with 2 out, it was Kotsay again.
Kotsay 1 for 2 with a home run. What more do you need?
And here's the delivery to Mark, and it's swung on, driven left center field up the alley. That might get through. Miller is rounding second as the ball goes to the wall. Miller is rounding third. Patterson plays it back. Miller will score on a double by Mark Kotsay to left center, and it's 2-0 Athletics. And Mark Kotsay, have a month.
Yeah.
Cubs got on the board in the bottom of the fifth against Redmond with 1 out. Derek Lee single, then a bouncy ball to first, and Durazo going for the force at second threw the ball away, and so the Cubs had things set up for Ramon Martinez. Again, the wind not a factor. And the 1-1 pitch on the way. Ground ball to the hole and through into left, base hit. Lee is around third. Up with the ball is Kelsey. Here's the throw to the plate, and it is offline. Bounces away from Miller. The run scores, and the runners move up. As Lee scores, Patterson winds up at third, and Martinez winds up at second. And the Cubs are on the board. It's A's 2, Chicago 1. And that was a key sequence, though, because the Cubs had second and third with 1 out, and Redmond escaped with no further damage as Clement hit a comebacker and Walker flied to left. We mentioned the 3 errors, but also a lot of leather in this ball game. Top of the 6th inning, the A's batting and Dye leading off. 1-2 pitch to Dye. Is the ground ball on the third base line. A back hit, diving play. Ramirez from his knees throws him out. What a play by Aramis Ramirez. As good a play as you're going to see a third baseman make.
Well, he got on top of the ball and hooked it, but you're right, especially the throw from his knee. And a perfect throw to Derek Lee.
That was the Benito Santiago-like throw from his knees in a frozen rope, a dart over to first base, and Dye is out 5-3. Sensational play by Ramirez. And, of course, the pitching. Matt Clement, 8 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, and 8 strikeouts for the Cubs. Mark Redmond, 8 innings for the A's, 4 hits, an unearned run, and 6 strikeouts, including Sammy Sosa with 2 out and nobody on in the 6th. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on it, missed, got it with a pitch down and in, and Sosa strikes out. So Mark Redmond, 6 innings of outstanding pitching for the A's, retires the Cubs 1-2-3 in the 6th, and after 6, A's 2, Cubs 1. The A's, and the sensational run by Mark Kotsay continued as Ramon Martinez was leading off for the Cubs in the bottom of the 8th. 3-2 on the way, driven to center. Kotsay going back, still going, reaching up and makes the running catch. Another gem by Mark Kotsay. He can play some center field.
And can you watch him on a line drive in front of him? He doesn't break back. Make sure he knows exactly how hard the ball has been hit. And on this one, he broke immediately. And just tremendous speed and the sprinting going back with his back to the infield and reaching up, and another spectacular play.
Reaching up over the head, backhanded the ball in full run in straightaway center field. That goes over his head. It's at least a double for Martinez. And then the A's taking that 2-1 lead into the top of the 9th inning and looking for some insurance. They had Crosby at second with 1 out and Damian Miller at the plate. Crosby takes his lead from second. Beltran checks in there. And now the right-hander is 1-2. Crosby goes to third. It's a ground ball to third. Ramirez and the runner collide, and the ball goes into left field. They're calling interference on Crosby.
And there's nothing he can do about it. And actually Ramirez ran into him, but Crosby had to try to avoid making contact.
Miller is safe at first. That's the second out.
With Crosby running, Ramirez was going to cover third. The ground ball to the left. And Crosby, actually it was Ramirez running into Crosby.
And then, as it turned out, Miller was at first with 2 out, and Esteban Herman struck out. We went to the bottom of the 9th inning. Chad Bradford came on for the A's looking for his first save since August of last year. Michael Barrett bounced to second. Aramis Ramirez flied to center. And it was Sammy Sosa that was standing between the A's in a win over the Cubs today at Wrigley. 2-2 to Sosa. Everybody standing at Wrigley Field. And now Bradford's 2-2 pitch is a chopper by the mound toward short, charged by Crosby. He's got it. He throws and he got him. And the A's have beaten the Cubs. Sammy Sosa, a chopper to short, a fine charging play under control by Bobby Crosby. And Chad Bradford has an uneventful 1-2-3 bottom of the 9th inning to get the save as the A's beat the Cubs 2-1.
And 3 tough right-handed hitters for Chad Bradford. And again, even though he's a rookie, I could not think of anybody better than having the ball hit to for the final out of the game. A slow hit ball. Crosby played extremely well.
Now lots of business to get to, and